Morning, teacher.
Right, so today we are going to do some assignment, which I'm going to assign to you right now. It is called possessive. Okay, apostrophe S. So go ahead and do it. While I'm checking, I'm gonna be
What
checking.
unit take?
Oh, it's not a test, it's an assignment called possessive.
Or unit 8.
Right, go to Google Classroom. Some of you might have to leave the Zoom or you be able to enter the Google Classroom. So do that. Try to get it done. Very easy, only 15 choices.
Don't have a class?
What's that?
Okay, I see your house page.
Just please do it now while I'm checking your other works.
Are you going to? Oh,
ที่ออกจากจุดวันเสาร์ที่ออกคือวันค่ำใช่ไหมเพราะวันเสาร์ที่หมอก็อยู่ค่ำด้วยนะเพราะฉะนั้นถ้าเกิดก็เลยตอนเช้าไปก็คือจะไม่เจอใครเลยแล้วจะเอาใส่กันไว้ในบ้านหรืออะไรอย่างนี้ได้ไหมเดี๋ยวแล้วก็ทูบอกพี่ยอมเนาะไอ้พวกนั้นมันโวยวายอะไรไม่หลับดีพวกตื่นใจอ่ะมันก็ชนพี่ยืนหาล่างแต่หลายจะเป็นชนอ่ะมันไหวมันเบรกใช่เหรอไม่ได้ด่าดีมากยืนอยู่ไม่ชัดมันเป็นจะชนงงมาเลยเรื่องผู้หญิงไม่บอกครับพี่ เขาบอกบอกเต้นกลับมาไปเขาไม่รู้เลยครับพี่0 9 3 4 6
you sure finish?
Have you? Good. Whoa. 1 second.
I'm 12.
Number 12.
No, I'm 37, but I have 12.
Right, 1 second, 1 second. Responses. Okay. I have to number what? What number again? 37, right?
Yes,
Okay.
12.
You can leave the
You will censor your answer.
what?
You will censor.
That's all right. That's okay.
You will censor.
Not exam. It is the what is it? It is just an exercise.
Record review copy. I don't leave your room, but I pay. May quarantine. May quarantine.
Look at you.
wet snow. And the first time it snows, they get all excited. And they're like, I've never seen snow before. And they want to go out and stick their tongue out and see snow. Snow is water. It doesn't really have a taste. But anyway, or they want to, they hope there's a lot of snow and they can build a snowman or something. So, okay. That's part of our geography of where I live, is that we have snow. And so another part of the geography of where we live, what type of water features? Are there any water features in your area? I have a river that goes right through my town. Goes right through my town, right through the middle of my town. And so that makes it unique. That's why when I say, if you come to Ohio, a lot of Ohio is the same climate. We have the same weather. But my community is unique because we have that river that goes through our town. So that river doesn't cut through really any other town like it does ours. That makes our town our.
เรียนเซอร์
So we have a body of water that goes straight through the town. Yeah, I'm saying the river goes through the town. Yeah. Because
I don't think your friends would like to copy yours,
they use the water power
but
to
okay.
run the factory. So way back,
not any people
that was part of the
Alright.
feature of our town, geographic feature.
อี
Yeah, the river right there. They do have a lake. They have an ocean. That's near your
โนก๊อปปี้
No copy. Yeah,
all
that's
part of
right.
Geographic landscape, geographic features of that. So you might have that. What type of landforms are there? Is it flat?
แม่ก็ไม่สั่งไม่ใช่เหรอ
Are there mountains anywhere around? That's part of your geographic location. So Ohio tends to be pretty flat where I live, but my town also happens to be in a valley. Now that doesn't mean that you really tell you're in a valley. It just means we're kind of lower compared to the rest of the area around us. That makes our town. Too. But when you're looking at what type of features are there? You have water. Are there land features? Is it flat, hilly? What type of
What subject do you make 100?
and what type of weather?
Science and math.
Both?
Yeah.
Science and math?
Yeah.
You took the same test. Like the same test is as science
No,
and
no,
math.
no. No. I got science 100 and yesterday science math 100.
But what is it? This one.
Science.
All right.
Why?
No, I just wonder.
What's that?
Do your stuff.
All of that really tell you the geographic features of your area, of your community where you live. And I bet that all of those geographic features have an impact on what your community does and how your community lives. So maybe if your community gets really, really cold in wintertime, maybe you have an outdoor skating rink or something like that. That's part of the features or how the geographic features impact where you live. So again, when you're out in your community and you're looking around, really take a look and say, okay, what land features, what physical land features are there here that maybe make my community compared to the rest
แม่
of
จ่ายที่ชื่อให้พัก แต่ว่าไม่ต้องออกสื่อ
history of your community? Do you know what made your community exist? So that's something that, again, makes your community unique. But at the same time, it's kind of cool to know things about your community. I live in a town called Tiffin, Ohio. And so I didn't live there my whole life. So one of the things when I moved there, and I moved there when I was 6 years old, one of the things I wanted to know almost right away, I teach for a reason and I like history stuff. And so one of the things I wanted to know was Tiffin. Tiffin? It's like, where did that come from? And where it came from was the first governor of Ohio was Edward Tiffin. And the town was named after him. My town was formed in 1835. That's a long time ago. So when I eventually figured out that, the first governor of Ohio was named Edward Tiffin, and that's where the name comes from. So that's why we're Tiffin, Ohio. Okay? Yeah, and sometimes it can be as simple as that. So nowadays, when I know that the town was founded in 1835, and I can think to, okay, 1835, and man, what's going on in 1835? It makes total sense that a friend of Edward Tiffin started my town, and Edward Tiffin was the first governor of Ohio. We decided we're going to name it after my friend Edward Tiffin, and here we go, my town's name is Tiffin. So when you think of your own community, what's the past of your community, and how does that actually make an impact who is in your community, what your community is all about now? And it also kind of can tell you how old your community is. Maybe it's really old, maybe it's not. And so what made your community exist and why? And so I want to give you a couple of examples other than my own town. There is a town in Indiana called Clarksville. And Clarksville is a small community, kind of like mine. It's about 20,000 people. That's a smaller community. Bigger cities have hundreds of thousands of people. But Clarksville, Indiana. So, okay, Clarksville, Indiana was founded in 1781 as an actual, kind of city. I'll tell you how it's set. But what happened is George Rogers Clark.
Number one, are you here? Number one.
George Rogers Clark, in the 1700s, he was a soldier.
Number one, are you here? Please respond.
In the area that is today Indiana, it wasn't then. And
Number one.
it's today Clarksville. Now his name is George Rogers Clark. So why did his name Clarksville?
Number
And
one,
so
please
what
respond.
happened
Are you
is,
here?
In 1781, after he and his men had kind of set up a fort and done different things, they
No.
were awarded land in that area.
All right, then I'm gonna send all the work summary
You might be
this
given
whole
land
semester
for something.
into your
And so the land he received, he later turned into over time. He turned into a town that turned into
I'll go
Clarksville.
to
Yeah. So that's how that's that town's history. So it started with nothing.
I
They
saw
had
you
soldiers show up in the 1700s. One of the soldiers, named Clark, actually got land there and just started to expand into a community that is now Clarksville, Indiana. So that's unique to that town. Another one I want to tell you about is Greenbelt, Maryland. And Greenbelt, Maryland. Now this one's not the 1700s. Greenbelt, Maryland actually formed in the 1930s, in the late 1930s. So that's not too long ago. That's a while ago. And I know you might say about 1930, but that's not too long ago. It's not the 1700s. So what exactly happened? Well, Greenbelt, Maryland was formed right outside of Washington, D.C., out of the capital of the United States. What started happening is in the 1930s, so many people worked and lived in Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States, that it needed to expand. And so what they started doing is saying, okay, we need more area to live in. And so where can we go near Washington, D.C., and maybe start another community that's close to Washington, D.C., maybe I can live over here and work in Washington, D.C., and then here comes Greenbelt, Maryland. It was actually created along the beltway Now, if you're saying, Mr. Evans, you're confusing. The Beltway is the highway that is actually connecting what is Greenbelt, Maryland to Washington DC. And so they just named it, it's called the Beltway, so they just named it Greenbelt. And that's now a community. Again, it's called a suburb, and a suburb is a smaller community outside of a really big city. And so that community started in the 1930s. It was actually constructed during something called the Great Depression. They did it to help get jobs going. And so that community began, 1 out of 8, because they had to leave in one place.
Don't forget to censor.
It kind of
Sorry.
ended up
Okay.
in the 1930s as a way, as a
Oh, I
suburb.
think it's not unit test.
No, it's not a unit test. It's just an
So if you think about that,
exercise. That's all right. I just,
and where
Every
you
clear,
live,
every clear.
history of where you live. Why is it there? Why is your town or city located where it is? Why
I
are
just
you located?
try to look for,
If you want to think about that, why are you there?
I try to clear up all the
I
other
moved
unit
to
tests as
Ohio
well
because
today.
my dad got a job. And so what type of jobs from your community that would make your community? There was that the river provided water power way back in the 1800s, provided water power, and also a means of transport. And so that's why my city was put exactly where it was put. So sometimes if you're curious about things like this, why is it start? And that even in big cities, you can sometimes remnants of the original town. Maybe there's really a difference. Maybe there's something that's in your town community that can give you a hint as to what it looked like before and how it kind of turned into. So look at why it's there in the first place. We'll see you next time.
Okay, I'm gonna send in the list of those who have done my work so far for this semester. Okay, and don't worry about the first column. It's about the holiday essays, which I will check it at the end of the semester for your writing skill score.
ยังครับ
เป็นอยู่ป่ะ
ยังอยู่
มันเปลี่ยนไม่
แต่
ได้
ว่าเสร็จแล้วแต่ว่าเสร็จแล้ว
All right, I hope that you finish this one, and then next week on Monday, I will, give out the answers to all of you. So please finish it. All right. And I will see you on Monday.
tomorrow no
No,
tomorrow
it's
is
Friday.
Saturday.
Good weekend. Yes, it's Saturday and Sunday. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. All right. Bye, guys.
Have a good weekend too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.